You ain't running nothing.
What's up, world? What's up, world? You are in tune to the KnoItAllz podcast. And of course, we have our usual suspects, minus Big G. We're definitely fisting to go on and do our noon pick'em show. I'm excited to go ahead and get this show on the road. The first game we got going up is the Cowboys going to Detroit to play the Lions tonight, Thursday night game. Tate, who you got in this game?
Man, I think this is a big game for both teams, right? This is really like for playoffs. Whichever team lose, not that they can't make it, but they take a real percentage point jump back far as their chances of making it. So if I'm looking at it like that, the game is in Detroit. I think, Dallas been playing real good the past 3 or 4 weeks. I'll probably go with Dallas, man. I just think Detroit's secondary is not great, not healthy all the time. I think CeeDee Lamb and Pickens is too much. And Dak been playing good, really good all season, but they lost a few games back there early in the season, but now they done turned it around. So, and Jerry's trade and Micah Parsons don't even look as bad as it looked at the beginning of the season. So I'm gonna pick the Cowboys.
G picked the Cowboys, and Brian Branch is questionable. He will play. Penei Sewell will play. I've seen teams win with misplaced lines. And, the trade is not full speed with their line. If the Cowboys are able to get Matthew Stafford off his spot, it will be the Cowboys. I hear some trash talk even going with the Lions cornerback saying he shut down Jamar Jefferson. The only person that shut down Jamar Jefferson is Jamar Jefferson, quarterback.
Too many people. Two people.
Right. Yeah, so his quarterback said him down. Justin Jefferson. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys in this one. The Titans in the next game. The Titans are at the Browns. This is the Titans won one game. I'm going with the Browns. Big G got the Browns. Who you got in this game, Tape?
Man, Shador versus Cam Ward. They competitors because they friends. They was working out together for the draft, competing back and forth. I don't think we knew 3 weeks ago that Shador would be starting this game against Cam Ward, but he is now. I'm gonna pick the Browns, man. I just think they just the better team between bad teams.
Definitely. We got the Seahawks going to Atlanta to play the Falcons. Seahawks going to Atlanta to play. Seahawks is one of the best teams in football. Can't see them losing the game, but I can tell you that the NFL has been super unpredictable. So ain't no telling. I'm still going Seahawks in this game. Big G is going Seahawks as well. Who you got?
Yeah, I got the Seahawks too, though. I can see an avenue for Atlanta winning, even though they've really underachieved this year. I got the Seahawks.
All right, the Colts are going to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars. Who you got in this game, man?
Colts are going to Jacksonville. It's a tough one. This was for first place in the AFC South. But because it's a
Both
tough
teams
one.
are 8-4.
It's crazy to say. In a big game, though, I believe in Trevor Lawrence a little more than I do Danny Dimes. Believe that. I don't know how I even said that, but I'm gonna go ahead and take Jacksonville, man. Plus, I'm starting Trevor Lawrence, my fantasy football league this week against you. So give me Jacksonville, man.
Well, so Big G took the Colts. And when it comes down to it, I have to agree, only because of the simple fact that running the ball, the Colts are going to be a little bit better than the Jaguars, and I think that defense, the Colts defense, is strong enough to stop Trevor Lawrence and make him look Trevor average like he's always been. The next game we got the Vikings at the Command. This is just a ball game of mass units and horrible storylines. The Vikings are 4-8. The Commanders are 3-9. And I mean, although it does look like Marcus Mariota is settling in, becoming the quarterback of this team, the Vikings just, man, JJ McCarthy's been bad. They hadn't been able to find a running game. He's been a bad quarterback, even though you have weapons. The Commanders still got defense. Shucks. Big G chose the Vikings in this game. I'm gonna go with the Commanders. I'm gonna go with the Commandos. Who you got, Tate?
Yeah, man. If the Commanders show up, because I mean, JJ's back. That Roseman, whatever the dude name was last week, absolutely 100% terrible. But if the Commanders play like they did last week against the Denver Broncos, they can get a win. I mean, I think Marcus Mariota is better than JJ McCarthy right now. I'm going to take the Commanders to win this one myself too.
Right. The next game is Cincinnati is going to Buffalo to play the Bills. It's just another one of those games. I laugh because it's another one of those games that is just crazy. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, Joe Shiesty's back. Believe it or not, they still got a path. Buffalo is looking like, you know, I don't know, man. It's one of them games that I'm just looking at it, shaking my head. The 4-8 Bengals, you would say, oh, no, they don't stand a chance. But Buffalo ain't just some juggernaut. So I'm still gonna take the Bills, but I'm looking at this game kind of sideways because you know it literally could be something else. G took the Bengals, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Bills.
Yeah, man, I like if the Bengals can stop the run, don't look like the Steelers looked last week against the Bills. I think Cincinnati can put some points on the board. Burrow's back. Jamar, I believe T. Higgins is back this week. So they just got to put up some points, man. I mean, it's going to be a shootout. I think both teams score. I think we're talking like a 34-28 game, 31-27, somewhere up there. I'm gonna take Burrow and the Bengals myself, like Big G did.
It's going to be a 3-point game.
3-point game. The scores go. Where we at coming into this week? Myself and you, Mod, are tied at 121. G's right on our tails. No Diddy. 120. That's for the season. That's how close it is. We in week 14, and it's that close.
It's been close. It's a wacky NFL season. What
Tim say?
Tim said Burrow has had the Bills' number.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you know better than I do the record between Burrow against the Bills, but I think he's just coming back. I'm picking the Bengals, but I think he's just coming back, so we can't count on that per se. I mean, it ain't like mid-season form Joe Burrow, but I still like the Bengals offense to put points up and get the win.
You said I get that. I get that. Like I said, he said he has not lost versus the Bills.
Okay.
If Cincinnati gets by Buffalo, they could run the table. That's why I said there's a path. There's a path. There is a path. I
think Cincinnati already got 8 losses. That mean whoever between the Steelers and Ravens can get to 10. If they can get to 10, Cincinnati can't catch them. But that's why they play the games, though.
It is why they play the game. The Saints are going to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers. This is probably the easiest game that I've had to pick and prognosticate. I will say the Buccaneers. G has the Bucs. And who you got in this game, Tate?
Yeah, it's a clean sweep for the Bucs. Even though they haven't been playing good, but they playing the Saints, so it's easy to say the Bucs.
It's easy to say the Bucs. The Steelers are going to Baltimore to play the Ravens. Pittsburgh's been in disarray this week. Talk to me. Who you got in this game?
Man, well, it ain't too many times this year, if at all. I've never picked against the Steelers. I'm not going to start now, even though we looked as terrible as we did last week. I think they come out and play with a different energy in Baltimore this week. I have no reason to think that they will, but I just feel like they will. So I think this is one of them Tomlin games, and they're not consistent with it. But one of them games, he comes in, gets the team motivated. They go out there and play for each other as a brotherhood and play for their coach, man. So I got the Steelers. Hey, Big G actually bet me some money, not no quarter time. He bet me some money that I bet the Steelers hold Derrick Henry under 100 yards.
That's a bet. And G don't bet money.
So he that sure about it.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a bet. Let me ask you this. Who won the first meeting between the Steelers and the Ravens?
This is the first one. They got 2 for out of the next 5 games.
Ooh, that's big.
Especially with them being tied for the division. These matchups is everything,
right? Y'all usually split every year, right?
We split a lot. They beat, including the play. We split last year, but they beat us in the playoffs. They beat us 2 out of 3 last year.
And the year before, y'all split too, right?
I think so. I mean, we still have won a division about 5 years, so
yeah.
They never finished last. But so I don't remember, but they probably did split. They typically do.
This is the one that I go for. I think the Ravens are gonna win. I think the Ravens win this one. Y'all win the next one.
Pickens, you big dummy. Like literally. Pickens, you big dummy. They're not running for 442 though.
Well, he runs for 442. Just give him the rushing title right now. Just don't even. Hey man, give him a gold jacket, the rushing title right now. He deserves it. After said most years, thank you. I thought that's what that is, and it's this being the first time. It's kind of like that. This series reminds me of the Eagles and the Cowboys. They always split. They always split, and doesn't mean that one team's better than the other. Sometimes it does, but it usually doesn't. Just mean they were better that day. I got the Ravens in this game, and Big G went ahead and took the Ravens in this game, which means the Steelers are gonna win. Anytime he picks against the Steelers, it usually means that y'all get a dub. So definitely that's where we'll leave that one. The Dolphins are going to play the Jets. The Jets, okay, don't look now. The Jets trying to win some games. The Jets are 3-9. The Dolphins are 5-7. This is the Does It Even Matter Bowl? I mean, when I look at this, I got to figure this out. Is Garrett Wilson coming back? Is he hurt? Is he coming back this season at all? I need to figure that out. Does anybody know if Garrett Wilson is coming back?
He hurt. I don't think he's coming back this game. I mean, I don't know if he's coming back. If he hurt, like injured, they're not going to the playoffs. I mean, why risk it? I don't know. I mean, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's playing this week. I don't know if he'll be back. Kind of like Jaden Daniels. I mean, I picked him up in fantasy, but I'm going to drop him again. I don't think he's going to play. I was trying to stash him away for the playoffs. You don't got to worry about that. Stash nobody away for the playoffs. you or G.
Not in this league. I don't know that.
No, we don't talk about no other leagues. This is the podcast league. This you, me, G, B-Dirt, Pay. Come on, man. Don't bring that other stuff into it. We don't care what you're doing.
Let's see. They all count because they all count to me. When will Wilson return? New York placed Wilson on the IR week 10. He could return week 15. So that ain't this week. That ain't this week. Adnan is actually stepping up for him. I don't know, man. Again, these games that you just don't have any confidence in either team, be just a coin flip, and I'm just gonna go with the Dolphins because I'm unsure. I could see the Jets winning this, but I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. Big G with the Dolphins. Who you going with, Tate?
I got the Jets, man. It's December. It's in New York. Tua don't play well in the cold. I mean, I got no reason to pick the Jets. I mean, the Miami been playing decent, not good, decent. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Jets. The Jets been playing a little more stability since Tyrod Taylor's taken over. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Jets, man.
Mark Cunningham says, I picked the Jets in my local football pool. They're playing better since they traded Sauce and Williams, strangely enough. Yeah, you can't say. I mean, they've got two victories out of it, So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but Adonai is actually making the difference. Adonai Mitchell is making it, and it's not just because he's a Texas alum. He's making the difference because he's a good wide receiver.
He had a good game last week, but if you look at their wide receivers, Mechie been doing more than Adonai, even though Adonai had the best game last week.
Yeah. The Broncos are going to Vegas to play the Raiders. The Broncos, they turn it up. It's one of those things. The Broncos have one of the best records in the NFL at 10-2. The Raiders are just let go of Chip Kelly and definitely starting to the rebound for and getting ready for the draft next year. Not too much to say about this game. I will go ahead and go with the Broncos. Who you got, Tate? Big G chose the Broncos as well. And Tate, who you got? You on mute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got the Broncos.
All right, so it's clean sweep here. The Rams versus the Cardinals. The Rams are going to Arizona to play the Cardinals. Rams are another team with a great record. They're 9-3, but they going into Arizona to play the Cardinals. Look, Jacoby Brissett has been balling. I just don't think it's enough, but man, he has been playing some good football, and I think they make this game interesting. But I still got the Rams in this game. Who you got?
I got the Rams. I'd say it's a difference in playing good football and putting up numbers. I mean, since Jacoby Brissett been playing, they've been down by double digits early in every game, so he got to pass and get numbers. Like what they started that Seattle game off a week ago, down like 31-0 in the first half. I mean, so you're gonna build numbers. Look at stat sheet like he been playing well, but he ain't been playing well enough for him to win. So I'm taking the Rams. Even though the Rams went out and laid the egg last week in Carolina, I still think they bounce back. Go to Arizona, bounce back, get a W.
So the three bangers of the week. These are the three bangers, three roughest games of the week. Here we got the Bears Packers, the Chiefs Texans, and the Eagles Chargers. Let's start with this Bears Packers game. The Bears are going to Lambeau to play the Packers. Bears are red hot, man. I mean, I didn't expect the Bears to be 9-3. I said that they would be better. I said they would definitely be better on them. And I did say that there was a chance that this division have three playoff teams, but don't look like it now.
Especially if y'all beat the Lions in night.
Yeah, don't look like it now. But 9-3 Chicago Bears go into Lambeau to play the 8-3-1 Green Bay Packers. Talk to me, Tay, who you got in this game?
Man, Chicago is definitely surprising. They won 9 of the last 10 of the start 0-2 to get to that 9-3 record. I think Caleb Williams been playing well. But you got in this game, in most of the Bears games, you got to make Caleb Williams beat you. You can't just let Monongahela and Swift beat you, because the Bears got like one of the top 2 running teams, maybe number 1 in the league. So they've been playing some really good football, some solid defense. And they've been fun. The big thing is, and in this win streak, they find ways to win close games. Some of them you would call luck. Some of them you would say, oh, they should have won by more than that, but they win it. 9 out of 10, first place in the NFC. But I think in the division, the best team is the Packers. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Packers in Lambeau Field. I believe it is. It's in Green Bay.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Packers, man. I think they get the game together. I think Jacobs has a big game. And I think the Packers got the boy number 11, the wide receiver back, Jake Reed back.
Reed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna pick the Packers to take the lead in the division this week over the Bears.
And I think Golden's coming back too. So you have Reed, Golden, you have your top 2 targets back. That'll be something. And this is the first of 2 meetings between the Bears and the Packers this year. listen, I mean, G took the Packers. I gotta say that the Packers should win this game. I'm picking the Packers until the Bears win this game. Just know that the Bears will win that division. And I mean, definitely, this is a huge game for the Bears. If the Bears win this one, they I think they avoid the slide. I mean, because if you look at the Bears' remaining schedule, the Bears' remaining schedule is not easy. They got the Packers this week. Next week, of course, they got the Browns, but then they have the Packers again. Then they have the 49ers again. Then they have the Lions again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 big games that, if they lose, it could change it could really put them on a slide and change their trajectory for the playoffs is concerned.
Who they have left?
They have the 49ers. They have the Lions. They got the Packers, and then they have the Browns.
They should at least win 2 of them, the last 5.
Yeah,
we would give them 11 wins. They might not win the division with that, but they should make the playoff.
Yeah, six losses could have you in trouble. 6 losses could have you in the water. So
who are you looking at? In the NFC, the Rams should win the West, but man, the Seahawks and 49ers right there, they could get 3 teams in.
I said 6 losses could have you in the water. So you definitely, if they lose 3, they're gonna lose 4. If they can win this one, I think they have a good chance of winning out. And that could be big for Chicago moving forward. So all of us clean sweep chose the Packers in this game. Next game, Texans go to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. Look, Kansas City loses this game, they're out. Houston definitely at 7-5. Well, I mean, I wouldn't count them all the way out. That's 7 losses, 6-7 for Kansas City if they lose this one. Houston is 7-5. Houston's a team that I don't think nobody want to see defensively. They are monstrous. CJ Stroud is coming back. He's starting to get back in his groove. Look, challenging game, man. Who you got, Tate? Who you got in this game?
It's the Texans versus. So it's the Sunday night game. The Chiefs.
Yeah, they're going to Arrowhead.
It's in Arrowhead. Oh, the Texans defense look. This is a tough one. But man, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take Mahomes this week. I think he finds a way to get it done to keep their playoff hopes alive. So yeah, and then they would be tied with Houston and had a tiebreaker in that matchup. So yeah, both conferences playoff seedings and wild cards is going to be all the way down to week 18. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs this one though.
Yeah, G went with the Chiefs. Man, I can't. I love my homeboy. I mean, I see what he's doing. I mean, I don't know if I can't pinpoint it and put my finger on this. They have a great offense. The defense is not bad. And I think, for that reason, this is a field goal game. It's a field goal. Somebody's going to win this game by a field goal. And I want to go with the Chiefs at Arrowhead. I really do. It's really challenging me. I got to go with Houston, man. I got to go with the Texans. Just defensive wise, I feel like something I heard on Sounds from the Sideline last week, listening to the Cowboys, everybody's saying he's a magician. He gets out of situations that he should never get out of. As a defender, you think you got him. The next thing you know, he's Houdini. Will Anderson, I don't think he's going to get away. I think it's going to be a really rough day for Mahomes. So
I think that energy in Arrowhead is going to be something different though. They need a win. They're talking about not making the playoffs potentially the first time in Mahomes' career. I think they're just going to come out on a different level though. So we'll see. That's why they play the games again.
You know what I just thought about? And I got this. I'm at 121 for a reason. I just thought about something. the Chiefs were unable to stop the running game for the Cowboys and the slant. Nico Collins, great on the slant, but does Woody Marks or uh what's my guy that played for the Browns? What's his name? He's their running back. I don't know.
Nick Chubb.
Yeah, Chubb. I don't know that neither one of those guys are gonna be able to get it going on the ground, and that's a big part of beating Kansas City. You're gonna have to run the ball. Man, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I flip my pick. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs in Arrowhead because Texans can't run the ball. If they ever get a running game, this would be a challenging team to beat. The Eagles at the Chargers. The Eagles are going to LA to play the Chargers. This is a must-win game for Philadelphia. I mean, their record wouldn't indicate it. They're 8-4. The Chargers are 8-4 as well, but this is a must-win game for Philadelphia. Philly has to win this game. They are reeling right now. And you know, if they need to stop the bleeding, they got to win this game. Who you got in this game, Tate?
Is Justin Herbert playing?
From all I heard, I think he is.
He had some type of surgery.
Remember, Houston still got that bad taste in their mouth from the playoff game last year when the refs did them no favors. Absolutely right. And their coach is the type of person that remember that kind of stuff. He's gonna have them juice to play. I don't know if he's prepping to play. That's what Afton said. Afton said he's prepping to play. Thank you, Afton. So if Herbert is gonna play, the Vidal is having a year running the ball. What do you think, man? What do you think? You think the Chargers have enough to beat the Eagles?
I mean, they do. I mean, they both 8-4. I think the Chargers are 8-4 team playing about where they at. I think the Eagles are 8-4 team that's been on a slide the past couple of weeks, but I think they better than their record. I'm gonna go with the Eagles, man, to go ahead and get some get right in Philly.
No, this game's gonna be in LA Monday
night.
Oh
yeah, go wherever it is, going out to LA to get the W. Yeah, I still got the Eagles.
G picked the Eagles. Man, I believe the Eagles will win this game. I do, and I'm gonna take the Eagles in this game. But I will say this though: if the Chargers win and the Cowboys win, the Eagles and the Cowboys are tied.
No, they're not.
They're tied basically for a division tie. The Eagles have been up as far as the record. They're not tied,
right?
Because we have that one tie.
Half a loss to the Eagles don't have half a loss.
Yeah, so
you still be half a game back.
Yeah, but it's like don't look now. Don't look now, Philly. We on your heels, and with the 4 games left, you're gonna have to be on your A game. Philadelphia can't afford to lose another game at this point. So I'm gonna take the Eagles, although my fandom wants me to root for the Chargers, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the Eagles. You got any parting shots before we get out of here, man?
Nah, man, it's gonna be a big week of football with the college football tournament championship games. Then you got a good slate of games on Sunday. Nah, man, just looking forward to some good football. Starting tonight, this Cowboys Lions game gonna be a banger because it's a lot of playoff implications in a lot of these games this weekend. A lot of these games got play. Even when you talk about Cincinnati Buffalo, it's playoff implications. We know that Dallas and the Lions playoff implications for that wild card spot as it looks right now for both of them. Playoff implications, AFC North lead, Steelers and the Ravens. You got the North, and NFC North, the Bears and the Packers. I mean, so many implications across the league for what's to happen as we move forward into the end of the year. So, yeah, great football. And both in both college and football implications as we go to the rest of the year.
Definitely it is. You guys, again, I'd like to thank everybody in the live chat for being here with us and rocking with us. Mark Cunningham, Afton, the chat general, Craig Willow. Definitely, we appreciate you. Pickens, you big dummy. Tim Lyons, thank you guys for being here. You didn't have to be, but you peeked your head in on lunch, and we appreciate you guys for being a part of Know It All Nation. I just think, again, my parting shots, I really believe that at this state in the NFL, bro, every game, I don't think anyone can afford to lose a game because everything is so close right now. You look at it, the only runaway guys are the Patriots, the Broncos.
They could still be caught if they slip up. They still play the Bills one more game and they 2 games up, but they still play. So if they slip up and Buffalo win out, which means they beats the Patriots, so if the Patriots slip up 1 game, they messing around with going from the 1st seed to the 5th seed in the wild card.
Yeah, that you look at the North. The North is Ravens 6-6, Steelers 6-6, Bengals 4-8. They're not truly out of it. No one's truly out of it.
But whoever come out that division got to win the division, though. I don't see no wild card coming out the North. That's why this game is so important. Both the games between like I said, for the Bengals have to win out and hope the Steelers and Ravens lose 2 apiece for them to even make the playoffs. So it's possible. I think Joe Burrow will come compete, but I don't see Cincinnati making it.
Listen. This is what I'm saying, and everyone in the chat, peep this out. Everybody in the North is 6-6. There's 2 6-6s. The Bengals are 4-8, and the Browns are 3-9. The AFC South, the Jaguars are 8-4. The Colts are 8-4. The Texans are 7-5. Wow. The Broncos are 10-2. The Chargers are 8-4. The Chiefs are 6-6. It's struggle bus, man. And every game is gonna mean something. Every game for every team moving forward means something. Let's flip to the National League, the NFC. The Eagles are 8-4. The Cowboys are 6-5. The Bears are 9-3. The Packers are 8-3. The Lions are 7-5. The Bucks are 7-5. The Panthers are 7-6. The Rams are 9-3. The Seahawks are 9-3. The 49ers are 9-4. That's why I said there's the 3 teams in the conference. I don't believe that those 3 teams are getting in. I don't believe that anybody falters. So now it's scrap time. I mean, it's bare knuckle fight.
What 3 teams are getting in?
The Rams, the Seahawks, and the 49ers.
That's all the same division.
All the same division.
So you saying NFC West gonna take two wild card spots? So the North, the Packers and Bears, they're gonna get no wild card.
Neither will the Eagles. I mean, neither will the East. That's why it's crucial that Dallas come.
I can see San Francisco falling off to Chicago or Green Bay for a wild card.
So left on their schedule.
They had a weak schedule all year anyway. San Francisco did, but yeah.
Left on their schedule is the Browns, the Titans.
They played the Browns last week.
Oh, excuse me. No, the Titans, the Colts.
That could be an L. That could be an L.
Seahawks.
That could be an L. So, yeah, the 49ers could be out of it. And y'all could replace the 49ers. Y'all got 5 losses. They could potentially have 7 right there.
True. So but that's not a big if. I think the Seattle game, we know Seattle's gonna win that unless Seattle's throttling down because that's their last game, right?
But why would you throttle down when you probably gonna be within the game of this division, which means a home field playoff game?
True.
I mean, I got San Francisco falling off out the playoffs, and I got either Green Bay or even Dallas if they can. Because if Dallas wins this game tonight, it's very feasible they could win out. We weren't saying that 2 weeks ago because they had to beat the Eagles and the Chiefs. They won them games. So now if they win this tough game tonight, that gives them the tiebreaker against the Lions. Then they play the Commanders, the Giants. Do they got any more tough games?
Yeah, we still left. We got, I think, one. We play the Chargers. We play the Chargers in it. So after this, we got, after the Lions, we got the Vikings. We
The
got the
win.
Chargers.
That's the toughest one.
And then we got the Commandos and the Giants
Where you got the Chargers
at home.
Yeah, I see Dallas passing the 49ers.
We got all of the every last one of our games are at home. After this, well, no, we got 2 home games, and then we have we go to DC and we go to New York to end it all.
In games you should be favored to win.
Yeah.
I think the only game you could be an underdog after tonight is the Chargers, maybe.
Maybe so, and I do see the Panthers falling off, of course, but who knows? The Panthers got the Saints, but they have the Bucks.
Yeah,
they got the
NFC South only getting one team.
Yeah, they got the Bucks, they got the Seahawks, and they got the Bucks again. So they play the Bucks twice. Man, this double playing people in your division is
that's why you always play double your division. NFL just made it closer to the end of the season to make it mean more.
Yeah, it's gonna wipe people out. Your front runners. That's who I thought the Bears were. I thought they were front runners. They're obviously not. They're obviously putting, pen to the paper, writing dope verses. So, hey man, hats off. If the Bears beat the Packers, the Bears will win that division. If they beat the Packers tonight. And Craig Orlow, he said if they Dallas had this defense at the beginning of the year, they'd be the number 1 seed right now. That's interesting take. Interesting take, but it wouldn't have been. There was no path for us to have what we have. All I know is one of the biggest pickups to me, and I've been quiet about it, and then I'm totally gonna go because got some stuff I need to do. Is Israel Abenaconda? I think I'm saying that right. Israel Abenaconda was a running back in 2022 from Pittsburgh that I really, really wanted. I was like, this guy is a guy. He's a dude. He went to the Jets, sat behind Braylon Allen, Breece Hall. Then he went to 49ers for a second, and then he was on Green Bay's practice team. We picked him up this week. And I think that's huge because we need Malik Davis had a good game last game, but that's a good game. And Malik Davis has been a person that we have let go and brought back. He was on our practice team and he had a good game, but he's not a Shoddy's kind of guy. Shoddy like big backs. And we all joke in Cowboy Land. He like big backs and he cannot lie. That's Shoddy's whole thing. He if you look at his history and his father's history, Schottenheimer's history, they like big running backs. Steven Jackson, that like 3 or 4 of them I could just keep naming. They love big running backs. Big running backs to them are 5'11", 5'10", 225. Israel is 5'10", 217. Same thing with Javonte Williams. 5'10", 5'11", 220. These are big running back, big guys. Christian Okoye is another one. So, Shoddy getting him to help spell in the running game.
Christian Okoye played 40 years ago.
Yeah, for his dad. The Schottenheimers. It's a Schottenheimer trait. You know how we
okay. I thought you were talking about it's a running back named Christian Okoye.
Yeah, the running back for Christian Okoye played for Marty Schottenheimer.
Yeah.
Brian
I thought you were talking about there's another Christian Okoye that play right now.
Oh, no. There could never be another Nigerian nightmare.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, but my point in saying this is if you're going to go on a playoff run, if you're going to go on a run, you need to know that you can spell Javonte. Javonte Williams has been a godsend for this offense. I mean, literally, he's 49 yards away from 1,000, right? Who thought he was going to – I said he was going to be good in this offense. didn't think he was going to be great. And he's been great. And it's
he kind of had a resurgence moving to Dallas.
Yeah. So if you look at all things considered, this was a big pickup, Mark. That's why I brought it up, because you and Craig, you guys were saying, if Dallas had this defense. I think this team being formed, when it got formed, and then what happened to Marshawn Nealon is important. You gotta understand, mental health is a big thing in having somebody on your squad that you care about perish for mental health is enough to rally you. That's that is definitely a something that your team can come together and rally about. And that's what's happening in Dallas. You're seeing it a lot. Now, again, what I'm saying is we got a lot more work to do. So let's chill out. Let's chill out and be cool. But thank you guys for rocking with us. Thank you for being here. The KnoItAllz. We finna get ready to see you guys later. I think Tate, you have a show tomorrow, correct?
The homies is tomorrow. That's Pay and Be Dirt.
Is Jag tonight?
Jag tonight. We know we're gonna do that. We know people are gonna be watching the game, but double back and check it out. We're gonna talk about the influence of immigrants in American sports. Talking about a lot of these guys and some other guys that have not born in America, but come here and been great for sports. So probably talk about 35, 40 minutes with Rory and Steven. Tap in for that if you can. If not, just double back and watch it in the morning. Listen to it tomorrow, because I'm gonna be having the game on right here. So I'm gonna try and make it go fast myself. And then tomorrow night we got the homies. We'll do our pick 'em tomorrow against the spread. Myself, Pay and B Dirt. So check that out tomorrow. And then Sunday we have our Fast and Furious 60 minutes. The recap the afternoon's games and stuff. So, yep, those things are coming up this weekend.
All right, we like to thank you guys for watching and rocking with us, man. We will be back here, same bad time, same bad channel. We'll see you soon. Peace.